Alrighty, so even though it's not anything, of course, like super crazy, and, you know, I'm sure you've seen the Demon Team a million times, I do want to try out this new outfit because, honestly, it looks sick. It looks super good. I'm not a huge fan of the headpiece in general. Like, I don't know, I think Meliodas' normal haircut is just kind of meh. Like, I don't know, it's iconic, I guess, for him specifically, but I don't really like the little things that are on top of it. So, we're going to go with this. I'm going with the more aggressive team today just to try to just kind of blow through things or let them have a better chance at killing me, because if you don't know, Demon Cusack lowers their stats, so it makes it harder to kill you. Chandler's a little bit more aggressive, meaning that you can get more pierce and everything, so you do more damage overall. So yeah, if you're new to the channel or anything, feel free to subscribe. We're on the road to 15K, which is super cool. If you want to stick around, that'd be awesome. But let's hop into these matches and kind of see how it goes. I haven't used the Demon Team in quite a bit, actually. I've been kind of just chilling and not worrying about using it too much, but I'm not really sure what the best scenario here is. Let me go for... I'm going to have to use one of these so that way I can debuff the Deanne here, but let's go for this. I do get the turn 1 level 2 with Purg Melee. We do rank up his cards a little bit, which is unfortunate, but we can kill his Deanne turn 1, which should leave him open, and he can't taunt, which is great for me. So getting some... unfortunately, we're not going to be able to keep our darkness stacks on, because once we kill her, like, they're gone, and we don't get the stats from those, but I guess it just kind of is what it is. We have a couple of single targets here. I can maybe try to kill off Bon. Obviously, you don't want to attack into the melee as much as you possibly can, but we'll see how that goes. He's infecting us, going for the single target here. Not doing too much damage, which is good. He pops my true magic, which is great. I think I pretty much have to go for melee here because he should have his ultimate. No, he's not quite on ultimate just yet. So I only have the melee AoE here. But out of curiosity, I do have the damage boost. This is going to give him stack, so if I don't kill, it's going to be really bad. But we're going to go for big AoE plays because we'll actually we won't encroach them. We'll encroach them after the melee attack, unfortunately. But at the very least, we'll be doing some good damage here. Okay, we kill off the Zeldris, surprisingly. Bon lives because he's got a ton of damage reduction, and melee also has his encroachment on. So no melee cards is kind of unfortunate, but we should hopefully be able to kill with our Estarossa. Him being encroached is cutting his damage down by a really, really good margin, which is great. So I guess that actually worked out pretty nicely, I would say. Let's go for this, even though he doesn't have any darkness stacks on. I just want to merge these. So will this kill on its own? It will not, but we will get rid of his ultimate at the very least. I would really hope that a level 3 pulverized card right here would kill. It does, so that works out really well for me. Okay, well, looking good so far. Let's move on to the next match. Alrighty, we have another match here. I have to say, I've been getting really spoiled using the LV melee team because I use it with Deanne, and I have Lost Vein 6/6, and I also have Deanne 6/6. It's really nice because I can get just so much extra CC out of those teams. It's actually kind of insane. Let me use the single target first, and then we'll go for this play, I guess. I don't know, it's just really crazy. I'm not used to having characters with high ult levels. My melee here is only 2/6, if I'm not mistaken, and then my Zeldris is still only 1/6. My Chandler in the back is only 1/6. If I used Cusack in the back, it's still only 1/6. The only character that I have that has decent ult levels at this point is the Estarossa. I now have him 5/6 from like more recent festivals, but it's actually just kind of crazy to like how much that is like the big factor on like extra CC, because I guess every ult level is 400 CC if I'm not mistaken. I think that's right. So I mean, obviously that adds up quite a bit. So it's kind of crazy to think about, like that's really like the defining factor on whether or not you're going to go first in like high tier PvP at the very least. But yeah, pretty interesting to say the least. I really want a single target on the melee here, but I have the AoE. I think single target's definitely the way to go here. Let's do this and then just in case that doesn't kill, which I'm hoping this kills. He has his whatchamacallit, Parmeo Link on his melee, so I don't kill there. I actually disable my melee, but this kills, so we don't have to worry about it too much. He does still have his darkness stacks on and everything because Estarosa's still alive, but I don't know. We have Estarosa ultimate. He's more than likely going to encroach me here, and if not, he's going to kill me at the very worst, which it looks like he's probably going to. The bots typically go for Estarosa a lot of the time, so unfortunate that he dies, but that should proc our passive, and then we can take care of the Estarosa here, I think. So no infect, which kind of stinks, but let's go for the merge here, and then we'll single target him. Chandler actually does pretty good damage. The unfortunate part, I maybe need to tweak the team a little bit and put a different link on melee, and then put green Sariel link on the Zeldris, because you get more stats from Chandler's passive with more debuffs, and I don't think that the one-turn infect is really giving us the greatest stats here. So let me maybe tweak that a little bit in between this next match, but overall, I mean, we're still doing really good, so can't really complain too much. Embarrassing. Alrighty, so we have a Bon and Purgatory melee team, which is pretty interesting. I can at least use my AoEs here without too much remorse. I now have the green Sariel link on. I think we'll go for the normal turn 1 play here on Deanne. I've got the lucky merge once again while I'm going against Deanne. I guess that's just really nice for me. I have to say, while he's in game, like I'm really liking the way melee looks. It's cool that he finally has an outfit like this, because Estarosa and Zeldris have always kind of looked good, like once they got their demonic beast sort of themed outfits, and Assault Melee was the one that got the Meliodas outfit for it, which was a little unfortunate because even once he got his outfit and then his relic dropped, he really just wasn't quite good enough to compete with this absolute monster of a unit. So just kind of is one of those things where he just was short-lived, and even though I really do like that outfit, it just unfortunately doesn't do the greatest justice, I guess. So now that I have an outfit for melee, it's actually pretty cool. We have True Magic popped already. I think do we go for the Bon here? I think we may need to. So let's go for... I'm assuming he had Tarmeo Link on... Oh, he has it on him for some reason. Let's go for this. We'll put on some... Well, I forgot there's no darkness stack, so I'm not even sure why I'm like necessarily attacking beforehand. Okay, absolutely deleted, so that's really good for me. AoE, we are going to take one of the stacks off of melee, unfortunately, but not the worst thing. Well, I don't know why. I thought that he was going to still have one stack left. I miscalculated on that one. We still have a little bit of damage reduction, which is good. That's a level 1, so we don't have to worry about it taking off our ult. Ooh, it doesn't kill us, I don't think. Very close, though. And can I get... Yeah, let me pop True Magic here, and then ult. That should be more than enough to kill. It'll actually disable me if I don't kill here, but I would imagine we should be good. Technically, I guess I should have attacked with Chandler first to take off an extra damage reduction stack, but this ultimate with True Magic is just still absolutely insane, even at lower levels, so looking pretty good there. Cut screen, I don't know if I showed this in the first match or not, but his spikies kind of get in the way of his face, which is a little unfortunate there, but overall, still cool. Alrighty, we have another sort of like Sins team, but we're not using Bon or anything, so this one's a little bit of like an older variant of the Sins team. I don't really think I've ever liked this team specifically too much. Like, I don't know what it is about this team. I think it's splitting too much, and it just ends up making the team, I think, fall a little bit flat, unfortunately. So let's try to get rid of the Gother here so I can get rid of any sort of potential rank ups if possible. I don't think we're going to kill with just these 3 cards, but Estarosa could maybe surprise me. We are getting decent darkness stacks on at this point. Okay, actually he does kill. I was kind of expecting him to be just short, but I think we actually did enough damage there with a little bit of overflow. So we do pop True Magic on him, which is unfortunate, but the fact that we were able to get rid of the rank up turn 1 is really good for me, because if the bot either ranks up melee, his moves are going to hit even harder. You can see his damage is so much more pitiful without him being on the demon team, which, I don't know, this is like a free-to-play outfit. He does have the springtime like headpiece though, like the bunny costume, so he's at least bought some cosmetics for him. I don't know, maybe I'm not giving him enough credit and saying that he's just a little wimpy here, but overall I don't know, sometimes just when I see melee outside of the demon team, he never does that great. But anyway, I was gonna say that Gother rank up on melee could be crazy because we give him True Magic pretty easily, and then rank up on Escanor is pretty crazy because obviously if we put him into Final Flame and he has a good AoE, we would lose. So only a 1/6. You hate to see it. Absolutely sorry that that happened. I know the struggles of getting a 1/6 unit on a festival, so completely understand this man's pain. My condolences, sir. That kills him off, and then we just have Bond to deal with, so let's hop into the next one. This is going pretty smooth, going pretty fast. Obviously, these aren't, you know, real players, but either way, it's just a costume showcase either way, so it's not... You've seen the demon team a billion times anyway, so it's not like it's a real big deal. Alrighty, last match here, and we have a really decent loading screen, so it looks like we are going to be facing a real player on this one. I think because we can actually debuff with the Sario link here, I think my best case scenario is trying to get rid of Estarossa. He does not have Tarmiel link on Estarossa. I'm assuming he has it on, I guess, Chandler then, yeah. Chandler's really annoying to deal with, to be honest. But if we can make sure that we stick with single targets, we can try to not rank up melee, which would be obviously very beneficial here. We do kill off the Estarossa turn 1, unless this doesn't do that much, which it should do enough. So that's going to cut down on a lot of his extra stats that he's going to gain, so that's great. We'll have to see what our card draw looks like, of course, because once Chandler puts up his taunt, it's going to be really annoying. We can go for the level 3 here on melee and ult rush without ranking up cards. Because he's not using Purgatory melee, I actually can ult rush without using cards, which is insanely good for me. But he pops True Magic here. But yeah, that's... I'll have to wait a turn then. I was gonna say I could just go for the level 3 and like go nuts with it, but let's maybe not do that. I can actually rush 2 ults here, so I might as well. I mean, I hate ult rushing, and this is going to be really hypocritical that I'm doing this, but literally in this situation, if I rank up Lostfane, I pretty much lose. He didn't actually put up the stance with his Chandler, so I guess technically I had that going for me, but I don't know, man. So he's got another disable, which that does kind of suck, but honestly, Estarossa being 5/6, I'm pretty confident in this. Even if we don't kill the Chandler off completely, I'm pretty sure that we can end up killing... Well, I guess I don't even have to debuff with him first. I guess it'll give us more darkness stacks, though. We might as well go ahead and do that, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do this, because we'll still get extra damage off. We are disabled, of course, but I think the extra damage increase from debuffs is actually from his passive. Luckily, Estarossa puts on a lot of debuffs as well, so boom. Oh my god, he's absolutely a monster. Actually insane. When he was just like, when he was the main part of the demon team, it was still insane if you could get him like high ult levels, but didn't even need melee there, giving him the showcase. Boom, bam. Either way, I don't know, kind of a throwaway sort of video, but I did want to check out the costume because I think it looks really cool, and I haven't been using Purgatory melee as much lately. I'm sure some of you have been kind of trying to use your LR melees as well, and I don't know, kind of fun to, I guess, revisit it, because I play a lot of variety anyway. I've been playing Bond for like the last month, so a lot less demon team action for me, so it was actually kind of a nice change of pace. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't not already, and I will see you in the next one.